Well, I just talked to my phone for 5 minutes for no particular reason, thinking it was recording. Words of wisdom were wasted. Anyway, a little update here. Took the last week off work to insulate the house. Started with the garage because we've got to pour the floor in the garage, and it's been minus 25 and colder. And anyway, started in there, got it all sealed up so they can come and hopefully put some heat in there and pour the floor. And then I moved into the house and started putting the, we put the vapor barrier on the ceiling. Once again, trying to keep some heat in here so we can work because it's been so crazy cold. We've got the diesel heater sitting out on the porch with the generator so we don't asphyxiate ourselves or get CO2 poisoning, right? Yeah, good old Roxol. Highly recommend it. Really nice to work with. Doesn't make you all itchy and shit. So anyway, that's an R22 value. Plus there's foam on the outside of the house. So I don't know, R26, maybe R30, something like that. When we come back over it and put the vapor barrier on, got the acoustic sealant around here so we have a pretty airtight situation. A lot of work to be done on the ceiling still. I haven't taped it, and I've still got to do around all the light fixtures. But it's a big house. One guy against the big house. And, my wife's been helping. So she's been a lot of help. And that's why things look really super awesome in here, because while I'm making a mess, she's following behind, cleaning it up. And then lends me a hand when I need an extra pair of hands. But, yeah, we're making progress. It's tedious. You can't cut corners on insulation. You really got to take your time. Make sure that stuff's tucked in behind all the little cracks and crannies and that it's sitting nice, not compressed. And yeah, meanwhile, we're missing out on a gorgeous day outside. Absolutely stunning. Cold. I think it's, I don't know, minus 11 maybe? Not sure. I haven't had the heater on in about an hour. It's still pretty good. Can't see my breath, so it's still pretty good in here. And yeah, it's nice. Nice. The house is actually, and that's with nothing. We have no insulation in the ceiling. That's going to be R60. So we're talking 2 feet of blown in insulation going up there. That's the new code here in Ontario. Seems a little over the top, to be pardon the pun there, but that's R40 was plenty. Now they're going R60. I don't know. Everybody has an opinion, I guess. Seems overkill to me, but anywho, I'm going to get back to work. I just thought I'd shoot a video, and because I haven't been shooting videos in a long time, and my stories are all over the place. But here's where we're at. We're hoping to get this all sealed up so the HVAC guys can come and do the cold air returns for the furnace. And we got to pour the floor in the basement, so it's still gravel down there. And then we can get a furnace in here maybe. Well, I'll get the drywaller in. That's really important. He's going to take 2.5 weeks-ish to do this, which is pretty impressive, actually, if they actually do that. But they're like magicians, right? I mean, they know what they're doing, and they're worth their weight in gold. I wouldn't say, well, maybe not gold, but they're certainly worth spending money on because they do good work. It's fast, and the seams are invisible. I can do it, but my seams are not invisible, and I take a lot longer. And we want to be moved in here in, May 1st. It is currently January 31st? I don't know. So we got 90 days. 90 days to get this put together. And that sounds like a lot, but the days go by like crazy, and we don't even have hydro. So there's no power here. Even though we've put the cables in the ground, the hydro folks have not put the transformer in, and they have not put the pole down at the road. We buried everything because nobody wants to look at hydro lines and poles. I don't mind them when they're in the distance, like over there, 700-800 feet away, that's fine. I just don't want to have poles and worry about ice and maintenance and replacing poles when they rot. Not that, I mean, they'll outlast me at this point because we have fewer years ahead than we do behind, right? Anyway, I should get back to work. Hope you're having a good day. Cheers.